It's your favorite time again. You and I are going to be doom scrolling Twitter Roonies. But crypto's going to zero. Did you hear? Bitcoin price action finishing week, finishing red on the red weekly super trend as well. So far, the key price it's got to close above is 96,300. Obviously, there's some discrepancies. That's just concepts, what we're looking at right now. Discrepancies because altcoins are actually holding up while Bitcoin's going down and sending Bitcoin dominance down, which we've never seen before. Very rare moments. Rare moments as in altcoins are going to be strong in the future, which no one can see right now. We'll see. Mr. Dirty Crypto, PulseChain, just here to remind you that LibertySwap is special. And I've maintained that belief since day one. Disregard any LibertySwap conspiracy theorists and haters. They aren't paying attention. Tomorrow, the wrapped Ethereum routes from Pulse and Ethereum go live, as well as the PDI burn. A burn dashboard will be developed later. They are not paying attention. Their opinions are invalid. Okay? Interesting. So obviously LibertySwap has made, from a product perspective, the chance that PulseChain Stats is run by the GoPulse team is about 90%. The chance that LibertySwap is GoPulse is 0%. GoPulse is a one-man show, so they're just referring to stuff out here. So very interesting. That'd be cool, deploying the pools, deploying more things out here. Because I know everyone's like, we're all shaking out and everything. But like, hey, man, like, you know, everyone's still here. I mean, we've got the captain's hat willing to go down with his ship. Look, I know, everyone, like, it's because what we've seen is Bitcoin goes up and Bitcoin's strong. Nothing follows. Now Bitcoin's going down and everyone's like, oh my gosh, it's over. We were never valuable to begin with. No, bro, it could be that Bitcoin just is too expensive. It could be that, man. Okay. Also, friends, Richard Hart has made a long-winded post, which is very relevant as well, about crypto and adoption. Look, just conceptually, friends, okay? I'm not here to defend anyone, okay? I'm not here to do that, okay? I just want to tell you something. Look, okay, red candles, yes. What do we want? We want things to go up, okay? We want things to go up. You know the PulseChain Treasury SAC, it's in Ethereum. Okay, so basically we can't do anything until Ethereum is, say, $7,000. Friends, is Ethereum $7,000 now? No. Okay, it's closer to 3. All right, it's closer to 3. So we can't do anything. Okay, we can't do anything. I want the market to go up. It's not up here. All right, we're waiting for that moment to get up here. If you want, so you got to think about what would you do at this point in time? I'll just ask you, right? Would you spend all the money now? That means you're selling at a loss. You're selling early. You're letting everybody out to sell the bottoms anyway. It's not effective. There's no new people coming in. There's no positive flywheel. Okay, number one. Number two, some people, I know what they say. They go, hey, but we want, like, you know, make things look prettier, make a faster bridge and do this and do that. But you got to understand, man, those things are useless when you don't have new people coming in. When we have Coinbase App Store ranking higher, when the PMI is above 52, okay, friends, when the PMI is above 52, when we have that environment, all of that gets done. All of that gets released. Do you see? This is back when Hex was pumping back in the past and every other altcoin. We're down here, man. Okay, so if we make things prettier, friends, the market doesn't care, dude. It does not care. Bitcoin does no adoption and no technology, by the way. Still went up anyway, for example, okay? It doesn't care. We need to see new people having the flywheel and growing the piece of the pie coming in, all of crypto. Now, of course, people then point to, say, Solana and XRP or random coin that went up and Hyperliquid. Bro, you're literally cherry picking, okay? You know, friends, you know, in a recession, spending doesn't go to zero. People still buy cigarettes, do you know? People still buy drugs. People still buy basic food, yeah? It's like, oh, we're in a recession. The price of water should be zero because there's no demand. No, but dude, there's a basic level of demand. It's like saying, oh, I should have invested in water bottles. Okay, and cigarettes, they always joke about that, right? In gold, right? You literally stock up on cigarettes and shotgun shells, for example. Do you see what I mean? So it's just not time. But yeah, this is Richard Hart's post. Interesting concepts. I want a larger community. My follower count is going up organically no matter how many people I block. I'm excited about new tech, about some new technology that the older tech needs and the world doesn't know about. The target market is everyone that isn't you. The target market is everyone that isn't following me. So he's just showing you that's growing I'm translating for you, growing the pie. He's just talking to, hey, new people that have come into crypto. And there hasn't been that much. There hasn't, okay? He goes, if I wanted $1 million, it's rumored I could have things I could sell to get $1 million. if I want a great chart, it's helpful to not have less people willing to sell at a loss. So what he's basically saying is there are people who are willing to sell their PulseChain core coins at a loss to go participate in a new sacrifice, the Prove X thing. He goes, it's usually a choice. Want a larger community? Good for all things new and old. What new tech that helps old tech? Good for all things new and old. So, and he's also talking about this. He also says, hey, I'm not going to be peer pressured into not doing new and amazing things because some people prefer to sell at a loss. Okay. And the too long didn't read. I know what I'm doing better than you. I know what's good for my inventions better than you. If instead of marketing for me to do what's wrong for me and everyone else, perhaps you market to everyone that's not me because what you have in your hands really is better than Bitcoin, vastly so, and Bitcoin's 2 trillion market cap. So you gotta understand, friends. I'm not defending anyone, but I'm just telling you, dude, like that's why I've asked, everyone who complains, I want to ask, what would you do? What would you do? Friends, what actually people really want? I know what most of you want. You just want him to be like Charles Hoskinson and be nice. He really is. Because look, friends, PMI is in bear market shit territory anyway. Bitcoin dominance is way too high. We don't have new people coming in. Retail's not here, for example. So what do you want him to actually do? Well, I think what people actually really want him to do is to be soft. I think that's what they actually want him to do. Otherwise, the other alternative is, I want my bags higher. Bro, join the club, dude. Friends, Ethereum is still $3,000. Friends, Ethereum is still down. Friends, do you understand, as well? You want your bags to go up? Dude, friends, Ethereum is literally... Friends, Ethereum added all this stuff, upgrades, and it is still down 62% against Bitcoin from 2021. And it is from 2017, Ethereum is still down 80% against Bitcoin in 8 years. So join the club. Join the club. You want stuff that's why I'm saying that. Also, I'm just pointing it out, man. If you're gonna call Richard a scammer, you also call Vitalik a scammer, right? You also call Charles a scammer. You can't, man. Look, we need new people coming in. That's it. We just need new people coming in, and it's not just the chain, the whole crypto industry. So we just need to wait, man. Here we have SOTA. The final shakeout is here, and if you missed your opportunity, you'll only have yourself to thank. That's awesome. Here you have Mr. FomoFactory. I love watching your videos, sir. Almost there. Okay, almost there. So I think this might be the USDT dominance. Maybe it's the dominance for Tether coming out here. Interesting. Oh, here we have BNB CZ as well, doing some dips, getting the triceps pumping. CZ, many dips along the way, doing some dips out here. So yeah, man, look. I know, friends, you all get angry. I get angry too, but I'm telling you, I know everyone watching my channel. Everyone in my Telegram, 99%, you all get it already. You're bro, we've gone through these thousands of guys. I've seen Shaunius. Shout out to him. Shout out to all you guys. You totally get it now. You're bro, you are literally yelling at the clouds. Okay, when we had PMI above 52. We have a net pi increase of crypto, okay? We did not have that, man. But look, you might think of it like this, Somi, but we did go up and we showed a bit. Yeah, you understand. That's the power of crypto. We were so powerful and we were so valuable that even when the PMI was below 50, Bitcoin still broke the all-time high. We tried to come back. We did invent new technology. We had a meme coin super cycle thing as well. You got to understand, that doesn't mean we're bad. It means we're good. You get it? It means we're so undervalued in the world, even when people are so poor. They can barely afford another cup of orange juice. Crypto still had a thrust up to about 3 to 4 trillion valuation. So that's why we're playing for this, bro. Friends, to do anything down here, look, man, I know, I get it, man. I get it. I didn't think we'd get this delayed in life either, but what can we do? Virtual bacon. Have yet to see a single bull left on a timeline. Well, there you go. Yeah, honestly, friends, what can we do? Look, bro. You can click sell and leave. No one's stopping you, man. Public open markets. I don't sell losses. And I see way too many strong hands. There's too many strong hands. I know, man. How long is it going to be these strong hands? I don't know, bro. It's 36 months bad PMI, friends. I wake up every day. You see me. I'm lighting a candle every day. I'm praying, man. I don't know what, How long, bro? 36 months. Literally black swan in PMI. CryptoCoffee. Touched grass. Felt weird. Back to shilling PulseChain. Well done, sir. Here we have Crypto Lit. So now we're becoming a cancel culture that blocks people who asks questions or poses potential narratives we don't like. Haven't we always had to defend ourselves from haters and attacks? I will not block you if we disagree. So I think he's referring to Richard Hart, kind of like blocking, but it's reference. But from Richard Hart perspective, he's like cleaning up his own house to make sure that it's different opinions. I get it. It's a shit show, bro. Friends, literally, friends, you know, I've been teaching you this from day one. You don't even need me to tell you there's been not only a red monthly candle now, but it's a combination of red monthly candles, right? This is the PulseChain chart right here. 4 red monthly candles in a row. See? So it's turned up each time, right? 4 red monthly candles in a row. Like, what can we do, bro? It's the PMI still stays bad, friends. People don't have money to spend. Yeah, whatever it is. The TGA's on. We need the US Fed to cut rates more and print money. And we're waiting, man. We're waiting. What else can we do? What else can we possibly do? Blunts. Not really what anyone wants to see, but the brief strength was an ABC. This is Bitcoin. Losing 100K is a strong psychological level to lose. The higher time frames are now starting to look dicey on Bitcoin. I think we need to start entertaining the idea that the cycle might be over. Entertaining the idea. Well, look, man, I know it's like, you know, outside of everyone thinking about stuff, but yeah, is it possible for Bitcoin to top out, but then Ethereum makes a new all-time high? Never happened before. Okay, but we've seen many things never happened before as well. Mr. Dirty Crypto again. You are all going to love the next generation of DeFi or die trying. Okay, well, defense. That is Nikolai. He is the co-founder of Ethereum DAI, who he was murdered by Deep State. Okay, that's also why maybe this PDAI, no one has it. It's not no one owns it. See, no one owns it, friends. It's forged in the file. No one owns it. OIP, ownerless, immutable, permissionless. Okay. He was drowned in knee-deep water. Okay. And he made this post. Deranged, shitposting, schizophrenic with irrational attachment to one particular well-defined mechanism with clear rational incentives is the new charismatic authoritarian strongman. You're all going to love the next new generation of DeFi or die trying. We do not change the protocol. Rest in peace, Nikolai. I've made videos in dedication to him. Okay. TreeVon, they just minted the last ever penny. What's the total supply of all pennies? I have an idea. As in, he's making a joke like buy the last pennies because they're now going out of they're going out of circulation. Remember, just it's a reminder as well. They're going to keep printing money. You know, pennies are now gone. I don't know why does anyone carry pennies? Don't need them. It's just, everything's going digital anyway. Mr. FomoFactory, the bears are all collectively right. Sell the fear. Warren Buffett doesn't know shit. Reply guys are so much better, smarter than the brokey. So we're in extreme fear. 15 out of 100 is just showing Bitcoin fear and greed. Yeah, we are extreme levels as well. But, you know, if we do get that relief rally, is Bitcoin going to stop at that 105 to 110? Is it going to stop there and then roll over? Because that's what it did in the last. Okay, so even if we do get a relief, that's what we're all waiting for. Sui raised $405 million. Can't name a single innovative app that people actually use. Because of all the incentives, it's literally just a wash trading hub. Used only by bots. Don't know if it's a troll or anything out here. Could be it. But look, man, the pie's just not growing in crypto. Does that mean we have no value? No, you got to think, man, the PMI is this bad and we were still able to have a shot. We're still around. We're still here. So, like, you just got to assume things get better, friends. I know bulls just sound so dumb. You sound so stupid. The guy who's like, come and buy my indicator. Give me, the guy's selling a course, friends. You got to be careful, man. They're selling you. They're saying, oh, come and give me money. I'll teach you the tool. You will become a trader. You will have this system. It will definitely work. It's the same stuff, friends. New people come in, they get scared, and they go, oh, man, okay, let me just start trading. Guess what, bro? You will be selling the bottom, giving that guy your money, and in 12 to 24 months, you will be poor. Way poorer than just holding. Way. Okay? And you're going to mess it up as well. You're not going to allocate risk properly. The market conditions are going to change, and you're going to realize the system's not actually a real system. There's a lot of filtering that you're not given, and it looks great, but doesn't actually work. Okay? Because if it worked, they wouldn't be selling it to you. Okay? Friends, I want to ask you something, okay? Imagine someone was selling you a house and they told you, hey, you could buy this house, this block of land for $1 million. But I'll tell you a secret. In the backyard of this house, there's actually a gold mine that goes knee deep, and there's a Bitcoin. There's a ledger with actually 24 seed phrase password. The combined net worth is about of this. Let's say this treasure chest, if you find it, yeah, it's worth $1 billion. Okay, why would that guy be selling it to you for $1 million? Why don't you just go dig it yourself? Yeah. Why don't you go dig it yourself? Would you believe a guy who says, I just want to help you? You random person out there, you. I want to sell $1 billion for $1 million. Yeah. Or like, I'm selling you this system. This system can make you $500,000, but I'm giving it to you for $2,000. I'm giving it to you for $1,000, or buy my indicator. I want to help you. See, friends, the road to hell is paved with good intentions as well, but they don't even have good intentions. They know there's a 1% win rate. And then when it doesn't work, what do? You either get blocked or they gaslight you. They go, oh, you didn't manage your risk properly. You didn't do this correctly. Or you were meant to have a small stop. Friends, it's literally like, okay, friends, if you put, let's say you put kids in a sandbox and you give them grenades. Let's say 12 kids in a sandbox and grenades. Okay, this is obviously a very it's a wild daycare here, and one of the kids unfortunately pulls the pin on the grenade. Okay, let's say one of the kids, let's say somehow a kid's still alive, damaged. Okay, you literally imagine you go and tell the kid, "Told you not to pull the grenade, dude. I told you not to pull the grenade. What were you doing? I gave you the grenade to play with it. Why did you have to pull the pin? Why did you have to pull it?" You see, friends, it's exactly like this with markets and risk. And we know the odds. 1% win rate. Shout out to my friend, Mr. Matthew Highland. I love your content. Great content from Matthew. You should follow him as well. He's showing Bitcoin dominance going down. ETH BTC going up. We're just showing, friends, we've all been seeing some interesting price action. Let's have a deeper look, which I've been reporting to you for quite aggressively, right? Where Bitcoin dominance, friends, is looking very weak still, right? Which is good. This means altcoins are strong in the face of Bitcoin dropping, which might be an interesting setup later. Here you have Sir Nathaniel. The PDI to pulse ratio looks like PDI will be the first to wake up. Interesting, going up to 80. Nice. That's cool. Awesome. Far side investors, please stop emailing us asking us for a Ripple ETF flow monitor. We have no interest in covering Ripple. Far side investors, this is awesome. This is all. I love seeing XRP Army come out. Friends, every day you see XRP Army dudes saying, say XRP Army haters. They go, oh, no tech, stupid, blah, 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 blah. The XRP Army come out and they show up, okay? They do show up, which is what you need, okay? Victor, current dip is only the third largest of this cycle at 24%. But the vibes are so much worse because this time people are genuinely scared that it could be over for a while. Yeah. Yeah, could be it. I hope it's not over. Mr. Punk, Bitcoin dominance got rejected from the 50-week moving average. Remember, I've got a 50-week, I've got a 10-period moving average of the monthly, right? So he's got a 50-week moving average, so it's about the same, okay? So that's about 4, yeah, I've got the 10-period monthly is about 40 weeks. He's got a 50-week. Yeah, cool. Around the same. All we need Bitcoin is to behave and alts will go crazy. Awesome. And Mr. Nuclear Herb, shout out to you. Anyone claiming AI will take over soon hasn't used AI. Screenshots from about 10 minutes ago. Why are 2024 numbers projected when it's in the past? You're absolutely right. 2024 hasn't happened yet. So projections should be forward-looking. I appreciate your catch. So it's kind of funny, just showing you there's a lot of errors and stuff and quirks out here. But you got to remember as well, Mr. Nuclear Herbs, these things get exponentially faster fixed. Okay? Interesting. Mr. Dirty Crypto, following from Nikolai. They accepted USDC as collateral because it has a blacklist function, and BUSD probably didn't. Interesting. USDP and USD. He's retweeting Nikolai. People ask why I want to hear from first principles explanation of why Aave did not allow Binance US dollar as collateral, but they allowed USDC. I'm going off of this guy, who I think is the most objective analyst when it comes to comparing stablecoins. BUSD seems the most transparent. Very interesting. Very interesting. So it could be that they wanted more control. Maybe Aave wanted to cater more to the the big institutions of Wall Street, which they do. They do want to bring him in. Check this out as well. Matthew Hyland as well, friends. Bitcoin dominance, it's actually going down. His target, 44%. Damn, sir, that's for a Bitcoin maxi. That's deep racism. That's deep racism. 44%. Man, that's unheard of. Bitcoin sliding, going to a bear market. Bitcoin dominance going up. It G's me up thinking about that. I get excited because that means you and I, we win big. Okay. Crypto Sparbuck. I see a lot of cry fagging on X. I'm sad that my portfolio is down too, but I have 100% trust in Richard Hart, and I think we'll conquer crypto sooner or later. Who is still believing? Thank you, sir. Thank you for all this stuff, because I think, friends, everyone at the end of the day, I hope you get it now. Like, we've explained it 50,000 times, so you've seen it. For the love of God, there's literally no point yelling at the cloud. What do you want him to do, bro? Friends, okay, what do you want him to do? Do you want him to, like, rotate ETH here and pay you? Yeah, but everyone else wants that too. There's not enough. Everyone loses. Everyone loses. Do you want Ethereum guys to just walk away and call it quits? Okay, everyone loses their Bitcoin value. It's gone. You see what I mean? We have to wait and we have to believe. It's a believer cycle. I'm going down with the ship. Like, subscribe, belly button, all. Catch you soon.